So you want to learn how to export a high quality JPEG image inside Corel Draw or a PNG image. So you're just going to open your file inside Corel Draw. This is my file. It's set up as an A5 flyer, 210 by 148 with 3mm bleed. I'm just going to grab everything on it, and then we're going to go to File, Export for Web. You can do export, but if you do export, then you can change it down here to JPEG, PDF, AI. We're not going to do that because that would be for something else. We're going to go File, Export for Web, and then you're going to open this little dialog box here. I'm going to make it big so you can see. We'll zoom out. So now there's my image, and then top right hand corner you can see format. So you've got JPEG, PNG and GIF. So for this purpose we're going to do a JPEG, but you could quite easily do a GIF, or you could do a PNG. The process is pretty much the same, but we're going to do a JPEG. And then you've got color mode, which is RGB or CMYK or grayscale. RGB is red, green and black. CMYK is cyan, magenta, yellow and black. The difference between them is the RGB color mode is meant for anything you use on a screen or on the website, or anything you're going to upload to a website or social media or anything like that. CMYK is for printing purposes, sending it to a printer when they print it out into a physical copy like a booklet. So we're going to use RGB because I imagine that you're going to upload it for the web or something. Quality, always leave it 100%. If you have a too high file size, then you can lower that a little bit and change it to like high, which is 80%, but we're just going to keep it at highest because we're doing high quality. The only bit you really need to worry about is transformation. Yeah, so units tells you how big it is. So you can do pixels, or we're just going to do millimeters because that will show you it's my file size, which is an A5, and 100% to keep it that because it will keep it the same size that you want it because you built it inside Corel at that size. That's the size you want. And then resolution, that's the bit you want. So if we zoom in, if you're exporting for the web, then the standard for the web is 72 dpi. And you can see how pixelated that is because you're viewing it on a screen and you're going to be like this small. Quality looks perfectly fine, doesn't it? Nothing wrong with it. Still nothing wrong with it. Looks fine. So if we zoom in, now you can start seeing when you download stuff from the web, that's why it's bad quality, because it's 72 dpi. So if you want a high quality one, then 300 dpi is the standard for printing. So now you can see that the pixelation is gone. But if you really want a really high quality one, you can change that to whatever you want. You can make it 1000 dpi. I just did 100 then, but we changed it to 1000. See, the file size at the bottom is now 3 megabytes, but my pixelation has gone. This is only working because I built this file in a vector format. If you've got a crappy quality JPEG image inside Corel Draw and you're trying to export it as a high quality, it's not going to work because there's no DPI in that image anyway. So you have to build it in a vector format, which Corel Draw is a vector program, and then export the vector and you can change it. You can do whatever you want. It depends on what size you build the file and how much resolution you put into the file. There you go. That is how you export. I'm just going to press save. So bottom right hand corner, we're going to press save as, and then find where you put it, like desktop. How to export is my file name, JPEG, press save, done. We go to my desktop. It's now just arrived right there in the middle. Open it up. There's my image. We zoom in. It's pretty high quality compared to the first one we saw, isn't it? Yeah. So that is how you export a high quality JPEG image or PNG image inside Corel Draw.